Hey guys, this is Gaijin Anime, and in this video I'll be talking about 5 pretty badass female protagonists in anime. Number 1, Revi from Black Lagoon. Wielding 2 guns and basically just giving no fucks. The main gunner of the Lagoon Company. And well, she's kinda crazy. You don't really wanna be on her bedside. By the way, in Black Lagoon there is another character who is very badass, and that is Balalaika. That is just, ooh, yeah, hardcore. Number 2, Ghost in the Shell Kusanagi Motoko, or the Major. Recently depicted by Scarlett Johansson in the real life remake of Ghost in the Shell. Honestly, I haven't seen it yet, so I won't be too harsh on it, but I don't expect much. I just don't. I don't think she can be anywhere near the level of the original 1995 anime. I mean, even the remakes, standalone complex and so on and whatnot, are not really at the level of the original. And the real life movie, I'm skeptical. But anyhow. Motoko, of course, in the original movie is just superhuman. Well, she technically is. I mean, she's a cyborg. She has a almost completely cyborg body except for parts of her brain. And ultimately, she just gets her mind uploaded into the net when she fuses with the Puppet Master. And yeah, I mean, that's basically transhumanism, as guys like Ray Kurzweil and so on or Elon Musk, I think, are kind of propagating around. And yeah, that's probably the way humanity will go in the long term. One more pretty cool and strong female protagonist is Seiri no Moribito Barsa. Barsa is, well, she's basically a bodyguard for the main boy, I forgot his name already, and she wields a spear. And she is basically on a journey to save people's lives to atone her for her past sins. Well, Barsa is pretty cool. And what I liked about her was her really professional attitude. And she's just cool, calm, doesn't pick useless fights or whatever, but when she does fight for real. That's good. I mean, I like that, and that's a trait you don't really see very often. So especially for women, it's not very common. Yeah. No. Okay, anyway. A rather cliche, super overpowered character is Medaka Box Kurokami Medaka. Well, what can I say about her? Seito Kacho, super strong, super smart, super beautiful, basically the super poster girl for everything and anything. I don't particularly like such characters because, I mean, realism goes out of the window, and well, still pretty fun. So yeah. Number 4, Slayer's Lina Inverse, voiced by, you guessed it, Hashibara Megumi. Who also does Ranma, female mode, and Ayana Mirei, and Paprika. She's really probably the one really well-known seiyuu of the elder generation. But anyhow, Lina Inverse, of course, black magician with kind of a complex about her DFC. Well, pretty fun character, and especially the really famous incantation for the Dragon Slave. The version of the Dekomori does is very fun. Number 6, Toaru Kagako no Railguns Misaka Mikoto. Mikoto is, of course, pretty popular. That's probably understated. I think mainly because of her character, and which is kind of tomboyish and outgoing and kind of fun, and of her interactions with Toma. She is the 3rd ranked level 5 Esper in Academy City, behind, of course, Accelerator, and I don't remember who was the other one. But yeah, Accelerator was number 1, at least was. And she has a nickname of Railgun due to her electromagnetic acceleration powers. By the way, fun trivia fact. In fact, most of the stuff that Misaka does while accelerating coins is technically not possible, because the you cannot accelerate the coin to such a velocity with realistic field strength that it will, for example, stop a car. That's impossible. So it's kind of funny. I mean, you can accelerate it beyond, but it won't stop the car. It will just go through the car at some point, because the energy will it will be like basically like a cannon or a laser. So yeah, Misaka is probably one of the reasons why Misaka is so popular, is that she genuinely has a good personality. I mean, she's strong, but she still isn't acting like an ass. So she has a keen sense of justice, is frequently involved beating up some criminals, and she's also kind of a tsundere, so she's pretty much cute and soft on the inside, especially towards Toma when when he kind of overpowers her with his magical right hand. But yeah, great character, and I think it was certainly not a coincidence that she actually got her own spin-off series, Kagaku no Railgun, originally based on Toaru Majutsu no Index. And yeah, there we go. Number 7, Kill la Kill's Kiryu and Satsuki. Absolutely awesome character in my opinion. I just love such characters. So of course, Kill la Kill is super overboard in everything, from fan service to emotion, plot, animation, art, whatever. It's done by Studio Trigger, which is kind of rapidly becoming one of my total favorites, because they've also done the really brilliant Little Witch Academia. Also like it very much. But yeah, Kiryu and Satsuki, awesome character. I think not just for her sword fighting skills, but also for her personality, which is at the beginning kind of nasty, but as the story develops, without spoiling too much, she's a good person. So good girl. And yeah, that's all I can say on the series without really telling the whole story. Number 8, Shingeki no Kyojin, or Attack on Titans, Mikasa Ackerman. Ackerman is actually a German last name, same as for most of the other characters in Shingeki no Kyojin, as it's kind of set in a kind of imaginary German-esque world. It's not really related in any way to real life Germany, but the names and the buildings kind of are. The architecture there's lots of so-called Fachwerkhäuser, and which were very common in medieval age Germany. And the names are also Eren Jäger. Jäger is a typical German name, stands for hunter. Ackermann is also a very, very typical German last name. And yeah, same for many of the other guys. But yeah, of course, Mikasa is kind of superhuman. She moves around like, I don't know, she has skills. And she also has the character to back it up, so really hardcore, serious, strong personality. Number 9, a classic character, San from Mononoke Hime by Hayao Miyazaki. San is really not a super overpowered character like some of the ones that I've just mentioned, but what's kind of likable about her is her personality and character. Really straightforward, strong, devoted to the forest, the wolves, and I kind of like that. So she's probably one of the most, if not the most, powerful characters in Ghibli movies, in my opinion. Although perhaps Nausicaa is a pretty similar character, also very nice. And finally, for the number 10, I'll go with a relatively unknown character from an anime that many people probably even haven't heard about, and it is Kazemakaze Tsukikageran, and the character is basically in the anime's name, Tsukikageran. She's basically a Ronin traveling around Japan, drinking sake and taking down bad guys for money. Usually appears kind of laid back, but is actually very strong. Of course, not exactly historically accurate, but nevertheless a fun character and a pretty fun anime. So yeah, that's for the number 10. Okay, so this is it for the 10 badass female anime characters for this time. I think I know quite a few more, but again, I need to keep the videos relatively short and sweet. So that's it for this time. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again. If you liked it, please subscribe. If you didn't, let me know in the comments. Arigatou gozaimasu. Mata ne.